Before I end the show, it's time for some food for thought. Tonight, I want to tackle a subject which affects all of us. And when I say all of us, I mean every gender, every age group, every parent. How many of you have fallen prey to societal pressures, unrealistic beauty standards, the expectation to excel? Before I begin, let me be clear. You can disagree with me tonight, but you cannot ignore this story. I want to start by showing you an ad. It's on your screens now. Believe it or not, it's an ad for a beauty salon in China. It's comparing women with body hair to orangutans. I repeat, women are being compared to hairy animals because they may choose not to remove their body hair. And the ad is trending in China. It's deplorable, but not surprising. Women being compared to animals, to second-class citizens, being subjected to unrealistic beauty standards. And let me be frank, this is not just about China. It's about a society, a global society, which has condoned this behavior. Even in 2023, a beauty salon is trying to shame women for having body hair in the hope that they'll come in droves to avail its services. I believe the company behind the ad has now modified the revolting campaign, but not before Chinese social media responded with outrage. They're asking, what's wrong with being hairy? It's a question we all should be asking. Also, how often do you see a man being compared to a hairy animal in a marketing campaign for having body hair? Once again, you can disagree with me, but this is something to think about. If you're a father to a young girl watching me right now, imagine your little girl, what she will think when she sees this ad. It can lead to body issues at an early age. If you're a parent to a boy, you should worry too. He may grow up thinking that body hair is repulsive. Comparing any gender to a primate is not right, and I can't believe we even have to say this. This advertisement is among countless others. There was a time when a bottle of tomato sauce was advertised on the premise that even a woman could open it. There was also a time that a mouthwash was marketed as the only cure for women who wanted to steal your husband. There was a time when a vacuum cleaner was the only way to keep a woman happy. And who can forget the obsession with fairness creams? In South Asian countries, especially India, they're still being marketed. Globally, we've seen ads objectifying women, sexualizing them. Some of us have been swayed by such marketing to buy these very products. One would like to think these unrealistic beauty standards, these misplaced notions about gender, these archaic stereotypes are all history. Well, sadly, they're still alive and kicking among us. Just last year, a Match.com ad showed a woman carrying out subservient tasks. Match.com is a dating site, and this was a TikTok campaign. It showed a woman making sure that football was playing on the TV, that there was a fresh towel and socks neatly laid out for her partner. She prepares his protein shake earnestly while he returns from a tiring gym session. Why is she doing all this? So that he thinks she's a keeper. Thankfully, this ad was banned for being sexist. So whether you agree or disagree with the context, these ads are all around us. They influence what we buy, what we eat, how we behave, how we feel. And now I want to show you another image. We all know her. She's the queen of pop. But do you recognize her? When the iconic singer put out this video on her social media, she was trolled. She was called scary, unrecognizable. Fans accused her of being obsessed with plastic surgery. Here's one particular public personality who decided to make his opinion even more public. British TV host Piers Morgan. He dedicated an entire segment to Madonna on his talk show, mocking her. Remember, this is a TV personality who has been shamed for his hateful and sexist comments in the past. Madonna has responded. She says she's caught in the glare of ageism and misogyny. She says she refuses to apologize for any of the creative choices she has made. She refuses to apologize for the way she looks or dresses. She has accused the media of degrading her since the beginning of her career. Well, she's just one of the many public figures who has faced immense scrutiny. Which brings me back to our food for thought for tonight. Whether you agree with Madonna or not is immaterial. Whether you think she's obsessed with plastic surgery or not is none of our business. Whether you like Madonna or not is not important. It's her choice. And choice is what matters here. Who decides what a man or a woman should look like? Who decides what is appropriate, aesthetic, allowed? Till when are we going to conform to unrealistic beauty standards and pass judgment on those who refuse to conform? And before I wrap up the story, I want to move beyond gender stereotypes and talk directly to young parents. I want to ask you tonight, are you also promoting societal norms inside your homes? To the mothers and fathers who are raising our future, are you trying to raise the perfect child? One who excels at everything, adapts to unrealistic expectations, performs well in exams, gets that gold medal in sports. Do you only celebrate your child when he or she is the best at something? Have you ever thought of embracing the average? Well, one mother has. Take a look at this post. Here is a mother who is proud to say that she is the mother of an average child. She admits that her child is not good at math. She says he is an average learner, one who is happy to be a spectator, one who celebrates his teammates and cheers them on, one who is friendly, cheerful, kind. And she is proud to be his mother. Her post has struck a chord with so many of us. We live in a competitive world. Our own insecurities and dreams often trickle down to our kids. They carry the burden of our hopes, expectations, and failures. We celebrate them when they get good marks in maths. We buy them best of gifts when they ace a sport. We bribe them with a treat so that they excel in academics. But very rarely do we celebrate the average. Very rarely do we notice the kindness in their eyes. So as I wrap up the show tonight, I want to appeal to all the mothers who are telling their kids to beat their classmates' math score. I want to talk directly to the fathers who are expecting only the best from their children. Learn to celebrate them for who they are, not what society expects of them, what they do today. What kind of marks they get in school, what kind of sports they excel at will not matter years from now. They will not remember their parents for the gifts and treats. What will matter, what they will remember is that reassuring smile which comforts them when they feel inadequate, insecure or inept. That will help them deal with the societal pressures because, like it or not, our kids won't be able to escape them either. WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.